All right, we're back. Figured I'd pop on a few seconds earlier. All right. Go through, look at, here we go. Live. Get my echo taken care of here. Ooh. Holy moly, hey. Man, I got to get all this stuff figured out here. This frame. There we are. Blaster Bear, what's up? Brian, hey man. No, I was actually like 30 seconds early to my 7 o'clock thing, right? I think Master Blaster, yep. Most of the time I'm late. All right, Brian, good deal. Tim Clark, what's up, buddy? I know you guys are not going to be able to hear this, but outside there is thunder. Do you guys see the rain video that I posted today? That was legit yesterday. Got home today and nice and dry, but I had other things to do, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do lives on every weekend, you know, but I'm going to try to at least get them every other week as best I can. But I'm working on it. Average Car Guy, Tim Carawat, Major Roads, Carson Green, buddy, I can't say your name. Brian Young, Lon Baden, Sam is, I have no idea. 9 a.m. in Australia. Chuck Parks, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, what's happening? All right, I've been working on a few things right now. Yeah, I've got some thunder and lightning out here myself. Been working on a few things. Battery. So far, pretty darn good. I've run it in the Creighton 8S twice. These are the 6, so it was a 12S Creighton. And I'll have a video of this in the Raminator. The Raminator video, yeah, it's okay. Except for the horrendous crash. Had a really bad crash with the Raminator. It was the worst one I've had so far. And I've actually crashed it. Taking it out again, but it didn't make it. Didn't make it. RC busted nut, all right. RC next Tuesday. Chuck Parks. Aftermarket wheel suggestion for the Rift. Not all work with the short axles. I think some of them, I think even the Vitavon wheels are a little bit thinner now, so they actually do work better with the short axles. I think so. Mine fit all the way to the Nylock, so I do believe that. But you saw, well, these other wheels, they work good, but they're 35 millimeter wide. Did you guys see? Actually, it's up for the channel members right now. Punk Cage. Tim, as far as the wheels that actually fit best, heck, it might be best to look in the Rift groups and see what's out there now. But I believe Arthur changed the thickness to make it fit better with the short axle stubs. How is that Punk car going? I ordered one. Oh, the Punks RC for it. That would be this one right here, right? With the horrible silver body. So far, so good. I am having a bit of a hang up right here. This right here catches, so I want to try to edge or something into here, you know, to kind of make it where it'll catch and slide over, because you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see, I'm kind of hitting these pretty well right here. So I gotta smooth that out. But other than that, I think I'm gonna put the wide rear axle back on, because the J Concepts, which one was this? The Dodge Power Wagon is kind of wide back here. So I don't think it's going In fact, it does not fit between the wheels, the tires, as it sits. So I'll put the wide capper back axle in it, which will be good because I got another use for this coming up soon. Yeah, and when I do that, I'll have to go back with another creep body right here. When I do that rear axle into another truck, which should be pretty darn... I got a game plan for it. I got a game plan for that. Working on one of my X-Maxes. New wide arms. So, I got the big one up there too. I'll show you guys that in a few seconds. Let's see here. Pump control on first 10th scale crawler of the day. Axial capper kit. Nice, Carson. Did you get that deal? I think it was 130 off for a capper kit or something like that. Matt Harris, what's up, man? What's up, Dejan RC? Cheap generic that are way too thick. Yeah. I have to look on that one, Tim. Like I say, I think the new Vitavon ones actually work well. I got a set of 2.2s on rc@yahoo.com. There's my email address. I'll get that pinned. Lewis Flicks, what's up, buddy? Pin that one. All right, there we go. There's my email address if you guys need to get a hold of me like that. Billy the Kid. Okay. Corley ESC blew up on third run. Major Roots. I don't know. So far, mine's holding up really good. It's still got the stock ESC. It's a Hobbywing ESC. If it's on your third run, see if you can send them an email or something. See if they'll warranty that out. One Sparky Boy. Yes, I am planning to come to Beat the Creek. Oh, 2023. Yes, I am planning to be there as well. Also to Crawltoberfest, I think it is. So I'm planning to be there too. Carson Green. Yep, you did. You awesome. Good. I'm glad you got the discount on that. EBY Autographics, what's up? Lewis Flicks, hey buddy. Jacob Henson, hey man, what's happening? Chris Johnson, what's up? JD's RC. How's the water park? It was dry when I got home today, but I hear thunder out there, and I've already heard some rain come in. So, yeah, I hope it dries up by the weekend because I'm going to be all set to get out and do some driving. Like this past Saturday was a major driving video day. I drove a 124 crawler. Oh, Texoma RC. If you're a channel member, I need to get this one up for you guys. Texoma RC sent me his 124 right here. This thing right here is bad to the bone, guys. This thing is awesome. I'm going to send him one of mine and actually get him to build me one of these out of it. This is the, I believe it's the Gladiator Lynx. So it's a long wheelbase. It's right here. Show you. This thing is awesome. It's got the Mofo RC Pancake Outrunner. That little guy right there has got a V1 Lizard. Got the AGF RC Servo, basically a 99 micro. Mofo wheels. Exactly sure on the tires. Oh, Power Hobby tires. I might have a set of these. But anyway, got the shocks. Endura links. This thing right here, guys, I was able to crawl some of the big truck lines with it. It's that awesome. So I'm going to get one of these. But that was an eye-opener. That thing runs great, man. I'm trying to design an RC crawler stand. How would you design one? The stand aluminum pieces that they sit on, like well, My Ecto has been sent off. Working on something on that one. But this is what I use to do mine. Just simple printed pieces. They're glued on with E6000. Got the name on there. And that works for me. So, hey, that's what I use. You see all them back there. Billy the Kid. I'm not sure what the gauntlet is. Is that something at the Beat the Creek place in Maysville? Yeah, dude. Carson, Texoma, man. He's gonna hook. I gotta have one of these. Never really been into the ones. I work them, I do them, but it's like, this thing is awesome. Really awesome. Really awesome. Probably am glitching. I got rain back here, and my signal probably gets messed up, and it wouldn't surprise me if I don't lose signal or even power by, yeah, kind of the way things go around here. I'm not in the big city, I wouldn't be able to have that yard back there if I was. So sorry, Chris, if I'm glitching, buddy. Lewis Flex, I have no idea what Traxxas has comes out. I hear rumors, but unless there's something sustainable, it's just rumors, chatter. And people chatter about everything. Nothing I can really do about that. T-Jan, SCX6 full Vidavant 8 inches, bought the Direct Power 4S 135 kg servo. Okay, T-Jan, when you're going to do that, let me tell you about that servo and that plug. Make sure you plug that in. That is feeding the negative side of the ESC. Make sure you always use that battery. If you plug it into the battery, that's feeding. Jacob, I haven't yet. Probably be shipping the end of this week. It wasn't a very big order, so I'm assuming shipping by the end of this week. And the other parts you ordered, those actually went out already. I believe you got tracking last night on those. Blaster Bear, what are your thoughts on the Traxxas UDR? Man, the UDR is absolutely awesome. It's a very nice scale driving truck. Drive it scale. It's not meant for big, massive jumps. Even though at USTE, there's always that one guy with a UDR, and he jumps at 35, 40 feet up. I mean, he relentlessly jumps that thing. But, the UDR is a beautiful truck. It really is. And in all honesty, 4S is about scale where you want to be with that truck, but 6S is more fun. Oh, Event Michigan. I'm not planning to get up to Michigan, buddy. Paul, what was your question here? Paul. I'm trying to design an RC crawler stand. Yeah, how would I be able to send you one? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So you want to just send one to show it on the channel? Is that what you're after there, Paul? Up top pinned is Exocaged RC at yahoo.com. Now you're designing your own, right? Sell some if I show them and people like it. So anyway, send me an email, Paul. Your video quality poor. Major roads, I can't help it, man. There's a thunderstorm outside. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's nothing I can do about crappy internet. I mean, I've only been on 15 minutes, so if it starts getting too bad, you guys tell me, hey, I'll see you next week or so, and I can't do anything about my internet. Basically, I have glorified dial-up. So sorry. See. I honestly haven't felt a need to mess with any boost timing. My hobby wings have run really good. There was a few guys say that there's a one up in flames, but luckily I haven't had that. Good evening. Yeah, the 100 kg AGF is a good servo. It is. New Mexico Dozer Boy. Hello from the UK. Mog RC. What's up? Queenie. Little glitch every now and then. I do want to show you guys what I'm working on. And I actually got to spin it up last night. Check this out. Losi TLR 5B, the Vitavon motor mount conversion. It's got the motor support. You can see a little bit of it right through the back of the motor right there. Carbon ESC mount, all that stuff. I haven't got the receiver in the box yet. I had to glue that last night. Beast 1000 servo. I got the Vitavon knuckles on it right there. Really looking forward to driving this thing. This should be phenomenal right here, guys. And as far as the DBXL, I thought something was about to come down. As far as the DBXLE goes, I'm taking off the X-Max size tires. I'm going to go back to a buggy size tire. I'm taking off the extensions, all that stuff. So I'm going to go back to more of a buggy style with that. It's staying. That one currently has a Max 4 in it, but it's going to get an MGM liner system. Lewis Flicks, I want to put a 12S system on my DBXLE. Buddy, before you put 12S on it, make sure you got some good bulkheads, some good diff cases or something, because the stock plastic ones, they barely hold the stock system. If you ever noticed any skip breaks in the air or any of that, that's that plastic flexing. So get some metal bulkheads on there, be it Vitavon or whatever. It's got to be something metal to hold that ring and pinion in place. If not, you're just going to tear stuff up. But I like the 12S on it. Put in the Reefs 299 and Radic 6. Oh man, Thomas, dude, I like that little servo. I think I got another one in stock in case somebody needs one out here at the Exoplex. Oh yeah. West Virginia. Are you near the Billy? I am all the way in Florida. Real close to Jacksonville, Florida. Major, if you do that, make sure you use code ExoCagedRC if you order it from Hobbywing Direct. That way you get 10% off. That is the Billy. That is the Losi TLR 5B, the buggy. I got some new paint. I got a brand new body for it. All that stuff. Nice, Sean. Yeah, which parts did you get, buddy? I've got like shock towers, chassis supports. I got a set of axle housings. I got a set of drive shafts. I got motor mounts. I got a receiver servo mount, the one that moves it to the front. I got all that in stock. I have the steering links. I might have suspension links. I'm not sure. My plan for the body shell is I'm thinking about something red, white, and blue, but I've never really been good at intricate paint jobs. I mean, it's such a huge body, you know. And I'm assuming you're talking about for that guy right there. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing. Morton Ace, hi from Norway. Derek, yeah, I think 12S is going to be where it's at. I mean, I'll be able to do 14S with the MGM, but I don't think it's going to need it. Josh Williamson, gotcha. Good Capra. What's a good crawling servo for the TRX4? Heck, man, there are so many good servos out there. You can find a good one for $50. You could throw down and get a nice Reefs for $100+. You could even go upwards of $200 on a servo, but Heck, man, a 35 kg from Amazon typically works fine, in all honesty. Or axle housings, I've actually got those. Have you ever thought of mixing the Max 4 with the Leonard motor? I don't know that I would try that, Steve, but I know it ran the 800 kV in the Creighton really good. But I think when I do the Leonard, I'm just going to do that full MGM ESC, and I'll probably be getting with you in case I need to do some tuning and all that stuff. So that'll happen later on. Yeah, Billy, I'm a Vitavon dealer. I got you, Josh. I almost bought one just to put it in the closet, you know, just to keep it for whatever project. A chassis off of Amazon, the chassis with the transmission and all that, the chassis, and it is really close to the Brazen Scale high-low chassis. So I got that coming, and it was pretty darn cheap. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Talbot's debut, you're talking about the monster truck drive? I've been watching several videos of that. If you talk, he did pretty darn good out there. He did really good, in my opinion, for his first show. I thought he did great. 14S and a fifth scale. Yeah, man. Blaster Bear, I do get Vitavon specifically for me, but when I have to go shopping, I go shopping. You know, it kind of happens. So 1.9s or 2.2s. Billy, on the Capra, I prefer the 1.9s. I haven't seen Artful Dodgers LCG chassis. Not right now, Matt Harris. It is currently raining, and I'm not going out there to check the track. Yeah, Mike, I thought he did absolutely great, man. I haven't seen his video, though. I've watched the other ones of recordings in the crowd and all that, so I've seen those. I mean, he did pretty good going across that bus. I mean, when he went across the bus, my thoughts are that when he got up on the cars, he was like, I did it. I did it. That's kind of what I'm thinking was going through his mind, but I haven't seen his video yet to get his thoughts on that, so I would be kind of stunned that I did that too. Stage dive is interesting. Small crawls, dude. The Ecto is nice. Small crawls, dude. The Ecto is nice. All I have right now is the body. I've sent the rest of the nice. All I have right now is the body. I've sent the rest of the truck off to work on an Ecto specific chassis. If he can get the chassis done, it should work pretty darn awesome. So stay tuned on that. I do not have a time frame on that, but hopefully he'll be able to get it done. They're in the backyard as it is right now with the rain. There's probably a few puddles you can get wet in. Probably could have run the boat. I guarantee I could have floated the Sherp out there. Hyrax or KM3s? KM3s. I don't know about the KM3s. I mean, I like the regular crawlers and Predator compound, in all honesty. I'll be looking for that as soon as we finish up here. Hopefully I still have internet, because apparently my upload for this stream is pretty bad. You have Vitavon. I still have internet. My lights just flashed. Okay, looks like It's possible this may go completely dark. My lights just flashed. uh, okay. The local, the TLR 5B, dude, I think it's awesome. And you can use all the regular TLR or the 5T parts on it. Same parts, just a different chassis. Do you you have Vidavant axle housing for the TRX4? Yeah, I believe I do. I believe I have a set of black ones in there. Let me see if I can find. I got a whole price list out right here. Let me see. There's Ritz, Sledge, SCX6. I have them priced in here. Yeah, I don't even have them priced in here. I'll have to look it up. Huh, why do I not have the TRX4 parts listed in here? Anyway, I'll have to look them up, but I believe I have a set of black ones. Jacob, just send me an email or message. Somebody wanted to see with a Carbon Corrupt Works Hidden Ninja. I haven't even seen the Hidden Ninja one. There's so many chassis coming out right now. It's like the market is flooded with them. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've had several of them just doing their very best to send me their chassis. And I don't have the time and the parts to build these things, you know? I mean, I want to, but I got to turn a lot of them down. But anyway, just want to be honest with you guys. I do get offers to build for chassis to build stuff on and all that, so. Catching you live for the first time. Jeff Skirkus, hey buddy. What's the best crawling tires, man? I know the J Concepts Tusks are really good. The J Concepts Landmines, the Proline Crawlers, Ot 6 KLR M's are really good. I got another couple set of tires. Trenchers are good. I got some Power Hobby tires I got to try out. But, man, they're getting these compounds to where it's almost preference. Which brand do you like and what tread pattern do you like, you know? They're getting the compound. These are basically competition compound, you know? So, anyway, as far as, like, if you're looking for your area, see what the other guys have found that works best in your area. So if nobody's using the Tusks, there might be a reason for that. Deontay Heeb. The pinned post is exocagedrac@yahoo.com. If I send me an email on that, if I have what you need in stock, we get the deal done and it ships out the next day. USPS priority, so 2 to 3 days. All right, Sean. Hopefully I have what you need when you want it. If not, I've been doing a lot of more special orders, you know, than just buying a bunch of stock lately. Oh, Corrupt Carbon Works. Right. Addicted, what's up? Addicted to RC. 1998. Figure out what chassis I want to run on my SCX 10.2. I've had G-Speed, GMRC already. I want to try something different. Well, 1998 Jeep Cherokee, buddy, there are a lot of options, man. Well, let's see. Let me show you guys the cheapest chassis that I've got. And some of you guys will know this one. By the way, Steady Spin shirt tonight, by the way. Chassis right here you get off of Amazon. It's like $17. You can get it on eBay. 4 millimeters. It's got stock geometries and all that stuff. I've actually got another one of these in the closet just in case you never build something. That's a Punk's Custom 3D carbon bumper I put on it. This is just a 10-2 raw builder's kit. No. We've got I'm gonna do a show and tell of all my trucks here. Get this body off of this one. This is my UGRC. Get down here, I can see my ugly head. UGRC Dirty South. And as you can see, I run a tiny little 750 milliamp battery. This one's pretty darn nice. The angle right here isn't bad at all. It seems to slide pretty well over that. Could probably use a little bit of an angle on the skid right there, but otherwise, very good running chassis. I really like that one. I'm gonna take my battery out too. And let's see, we'll put this back up here. Right into there. Spare Time Hobbies aluminum chassis right here. This one's got a flat skid to it. Flat skid. So, and if you got a lot of jagged rock, sometimes this right here will work you a lot of skid because it just simply slides. It's got a nice smooth skid across that belly. Look at that. So this is a nice one right here. That's got a capper kit bolted into that one. And I guess my newest chassis is this one right here, which is the Punk's Custom 3D chassis. And although this is, I like the chassis, but you can see right there at the belly, see all that lip right there? That's kind of been an issue a few times. But otherwise, I like this chassis too. And those are my recent, you know, nice built chassis. And then we're going to have something for this guy too. Something brand new specifically for the Ecto. And I got the chassis coming from Amazon too, so we'll have to see how that works out. Chuck Parks. For some reason, I'm not impressed with the Hyraxes either. Deontay, well, that, or you can find me, if you're on the Exocaged RC Facebook group, you can just direct message me right there. Joe Collins. Do I still have my Phoenix and Pro? I do. I just haven't. Aviation crawling. It be axles for the SCX6 and Vitavon makes stuff for the race Spawn. Vitavon doesn't make anything for the Wraith or the AR60 axle. Nothing that I know of. But yeah, I got the axle housings for the SCX6. I believe I've got front axle shafts as well for the SCX6. Addicted to RC, I think we're about the same here. I got the 1.4S and the Typhon, and I think I've got 3 of the 2250s out. And I'm not sure right now, but I have a brand new Max 8 Gen 2 the 2250 in the box in the closet. I needed to keep one in stock because you never know. I may have to have something, you know? So yeah, I did buy one just to put in the closet, just to keep it for who knows what. A shatter gun for the TRX4. Any ideas how to get a used SCX-10 from a reputable source, not eBay? Jeff Skirkus. Facebook. You just have to look in the groups, you know, see if anybody's selling one. The problem with getting used crawlers is you really got to be careful who you buy from, man. A lot of guys just take them and go right in the water, right in the mud, and very few people, I know everybody says they clean them out perfectly, will actually tear and properly clean them. Even a simple little clean water dive will lock the bearings. So I go through a lot of bearings here, especially when it's wet outside and when it's dry. I just go through a lot of bearings, put it that way. What up, Chainsaw? Your shop has them and Max work on. Nice. Are the Max 4 combos selling? They're not cheap. I've been generally, when I order mine, I got to wait for them to come in because I want that discount at Hobbywing Direct. If you guys are unaware of the discount, if you go to Hobbywing Direct, they have what you want. Get it ordered or do the back order and use Exocaged RC, you get 10% off. So I think that's my first real legit, ongoing discount code for everybody. So that's pretty cool to get, Scattergun. Girth Brooks. I talked on the phone yesterday about having a crawler track. Ah, well, welcome, Mr. Girth Brooks. Just appreciate the info. Like we're text. You want to put a SCX-10-2 transmission in a TRX-4. I put a Capra into a TRX-6. I'm sure somebody has a skid out there that'll allow it to go. Spare Time Hobbies, maybe. He may have a skid that you can bolt one in. You just buy it and go with it. If not, you might be able to fit the SCX-10-2 skid, but you may have to do a little drilling on the chassis, but it may go right in like that. That's kind of what I had to do when I put the Capra transmission into the Creep 6. I had to drill two holes on the front to make that go in. Vidavant SBR diff locker. I haven't felt a need to get that yet. In fact, I need to finish my knuckles and all that on there too. I picked up my SCX-10-2 Honcho for $200. It was brand new. 0 scratches. Big guy bought it and didn't like it. Facebook fine. All right, well, $200. I mean, heck, even the raw builder's kit is $240 now, isn't it? That whole, we all got hit bad last year with a price hike, Online, all the prices went up. Plus, I think it was last year. It might have been the year before that. And then they put taxes on everything. You couldn't, because you could buy a lot of stuff online out of state and it was tax free. So a whammy on top of us that really jacked the prices up, Turtle Man, we'll bring it on, buddy. I got a 16.6 as the current track lap record. Got it with the Typhon. You guys, I don't think you guys have seen the video. I've got like 8 videos, I think, up for channel members right now. So, but anyway, I was able to match the 16.6 with a 12S Creighton. I couldn't get past it, though. I know I could get a 16.5 out of that thing, but it just didn't happen. Then you guys realize it. I'm legit driving one-handed. I got my buddy David. He wants to do a video with me because I'm always behind the camera when I'm out there. Well, he wants to actually video me, as in like video me while I'm making the video. So I don't know if this will be interesting to you guys or not, but like while I'm driving the track, and I'm videoing and I'm talking and all that, would it be worthwhile to have a cutscene or two that shows me actually doing that, actually in the screen? I'll probably suck in my gut, but think, would that be interesting? It would add a different angle to it. A bulbous angle. Maybe I've used M2C racing product. Yeah, I do have M2C. The Arma Outcast 8S has an M2C. They're the chassis they put out to shorten the Creighton, the Crusher chassis. So yeah, and I've got M2C motor mounts and all on there as well. And then everything else is all Vidavant. But yeah, dude, M2C makes some great stuff, man. You can't go wrong with them. Really good parts. Really good parts. Yep. Let's have issue with onboard BEC on their Crawlmaster Mini V2. Flapping lips. They are not designed to take a lot of load. They're only like 2, maybe 3 amps. They're really meant to run the receiver, and that's it. If you're gonna anything else, you kind of watch it, you know, as far as servos and go. They're just not really meant to take a lot of load. I mean, there's sync on the ESC, and inside of ESC, the BEC circuit is a whole nother circuit. So it's a whole nother heat source inside of the ESC. This is why years ago, with like the Castle Mamba Max Pro and a few other ESCs, if you took a BEC and put around it, even on racing stuff, it actually lowered the temperature of the ESC by removing the additional heat source. Basically, you power the servos around, which at that time, very few direct power servos were around at that time. But yeah, you use the 10 amp BEC, you go around it, it actually helped things run cooler. At least that's what I saw locally to me. Really, Mike? So you took the four-wheel drive out and went two-wheel drive? Huh. When I did that with the UDR, front drive shaft was broke. And then I had a two-wheel drive UDR. It was okay with the gyro and all that. It was all right. 16.6 is hard to get. It really is. So, Major, you kind of like the idea of seeing me drive? For some stupid reason, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll be doing stuff like this while I'm on there. I'll be sitting there driving, and I know I do this, but it's not like I do it on purpose. I'll be sitting there driving, and the vast majority of the time, I'm not watching the phone, okay? I'm watching the vehicle. This is a well-trained gimbal. It follows everything, okay, perfectly. But for some stupid reason, and I don't know why, I know I do it because it's kind of weird, I'll hang this arm out all the way while I'm trying to drive. Doing like this right here. I don't know why, but when I'm racing, that arm goes straight out. I don't know why. I don't do that when I'm crawling. But when I'm trying to race, for some reason, that arm just hangs out like a tree limb. But anyway, it's just kind of something I do, and I don't know why. About 6 months ago, I was out crawling with some guys. Troy was there and wasn't recording or anything. And he goes, Joe, I'm like, what? Do you always narrate when you're driving? Was I talking? Yep. Apparently, I was narrating my drive even though I wasn't driving. I don't know. I've been doing it too long, I guess. All right. Back to the questions. Oh, man, I think I missed a bunch. All right. Yes, I would watch. I'm trying to start a My Nitro Inferno GT heard yesterday. Buddy, I am not a Nitro guy. You want to see me running around in my flip-flops flipping cars back over? I do that quite a bit. I could set up a little time-lapse thing and actually catch that. I set the second or third phone up for that. I was ripping around the shop with a beast. Max 4. Addicted, yes, it had the Max 4 in it for 3 runs. The first one, then the speed run, and there's one more that's got the Max 4 in it. As it is now, I used another ESC mount by radiocontrolpower.com, and I put the XLX2 back in it because I needed the Max 4 to go into the Losi TLR right there, in which that will eventually get the MGM Linear system. So that Max 4 will come out, and it may go into the X-Max up there, but then again, I might just take that back to 8S as well. That way I've got a Max 4 560 just sitting there. I can do something with it. That way I've got it in stock that I can use for who knows what. I don't think it'll crawl very well. I actually tried, I had the Max 8. NSDRC, gotcha. Just make it nitro great again. Gabby, I just have no desire for nitro. There's been a few guys out here with nitro. One with a nitro buggy that actually ran pretty darn good, but his Savage just he popped some wheelies with it. So, yeah, the RS100 is a beast. Nitro Surgeon 8.4. Oh, they probably could. I mean, they did have some 6-volt NiCad packs or nickel metal packs that I've seen some of them run. The little bitty packs. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, see a mini high tech too. Yeah, it'll work a dig as far as the Crawlmaster Mini. It'll work a dig, but the 5 volts is kind of slow, even for a dig servo. All right, I have missed a bunch of Punk's Capper chassis kit. Only thing I need to convert Capper. Doug Scott, yep, you'll need a Capper for that. If you missed out on the 130 off for the Capper kit, that would have been a perfect thing to buy for that. How often do you do competition? Going to visit my sister in Ocala next year. If I'm home, Sean, we can run. E-Buggy, Truggy, X-Max, Creighton, Traxxas, Maxes. I'll even race crawlers. Josh the Rig on the channel. Yeah, man. Sammy. This. Team effort. Man, I don't like GoPro videos. They're okay for onboard footage, but I just, there's something about GoPro videos that just makes me want to click off the video. Pulls the paddle. Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that pulling a wheelie with the paddles. Can I drop his vid on taking it? Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. These old flapping lips. We up. All right, Chris. I'm sure it'll be here. Still waiting on that Surpass ESC catching fire. Is that little 3S one for the brush? If so, that little thing has been awesome. It's in my spare ESC bin though. Joe's up to you didn't have the 560 kV in it. Addicted, you're talking about the Creighton? Yeah, the 560 won't currently fit. Vidavon's working on a chassis though that will allow that to fit in a Creighton. So he'll take the chassis and completely change the layout and fit the 560 in a Creighton. So when he does it, I'll get a chassis and you'll see it. So, I mean, heck, the 800 works really good on it for me. I mean, I know a lot of guys like the 1100 in it, but for me, the 800 is nice. In my Outcast 8S, I've got the 1100 Castle, and that stupid thing is crazy. I break axles and, well, not axles now since I put the Vidavon ones in it, but the diff gears will be the next thing to break on that. I've actually broken the pins off on the outdrive cups inside. I busted the diff cups. I've broken everything on that truck. Cap packs on it. Turtle RC, the XLX2 has a nice cap pack built into it, but it can't hurt. Put a cap pack on that thing, buddy. Dude, this thing right here, Sammy, I was running big truck lines. I mean, the full-size ones. And what was awesome is this thing's got such a good approach, departure. This skid just slides over everything. I mean, this is awesome. Really awesome. This has actually got me interested in 124s. I've got them. I got 4 of them, I guess. But it was okay, but just didn't get my interest. That little guy right there, that thing does it. The Insta360, I almost bought one of those to try it, but a buddy of mine bought it, tried it, and ended up sending it back. So I kind of said, okay, I'll take it off my card. It was actually on my card on Amazon. The combo in the K8, not just, yeah, it was just the 800 kV Castle, which actually held pretty darn good. And I used that little adapter to go to a normal censored motor. Great. Great. I don't know, maybe I'll try this Insta360. It would be kind of neat on things like the hauler. You know, like that video where I had I actually had one of my phones off the side of the truck with a piece of metal hanging, you know, to try to get the side of the tires move and all that. That was how I got that shot. I had a good RC3S brushless here a long time, only down when a switch got wet. Well, that could mess it up there, buddy. I only have crawlers. All the other stuff breaks and costs too much. Billy Kid, yeah. Nothing back there is cheap. Not even my cheap ones, including my crawlers. 606 Crawl Dogs, what's up, man? I can see the 24 bug. Yeah, like I said, this right here got my attention. That did. 724, they were beasts. Billy, yeah. Now, I've run the GoPro Hero in the UDR. This was a while back. I had it out at the sand lot. And man, I jumped that thing like a crazy guy. That thing went flying. I mean, it was so beautiful. It went up like this and just nose planted right into the dirt. The GoPro actually came out the front of it and went across the dirt. It was awesome. This won't jump that high. Probably about maybe 20 feet up, but maybe 70 feet out, man. It was awesome. I think it messed up one suspension arm. No, I don't know what it messed up. So I had to work on it, but I can't remember what I had to work on. Do a dance for us, please. Buddy, I didn't even dance in high school. So I was the guy that hung out by the wall watching everybody else. I am not a dancer. I have not tested the hunk. I've tested about everything else. Speaking of that, I do have another test that I got to do, but it's not crawler related. Check these out. These are the Concepts Magmas for e-buggy. Look at the tread on these things. Now you compare these to the Pro line. Like for my my sandy track, these may actually be better. That middle piece right there. See how it's kind of like a paddle, you know? This may actually hook up better on my sandy track than these, and these work out great. Make sure that you can put it on, or you'll do that, or put that. Let me go and show you the rest of it. You got hubs. They bolt on 17 millimeter or 24 or 12 millimeter, depending on what you're running these on. I'll be running the 17 millimeters for sure. They just bolt in just like that. So yeah, those will be going on. I'm really looking forward to those, man. One last question. UDR or Mojave, stock or not? I'm thinking Mojave Vidavon out with Turtle RC. The Mojave, absolutely awesome, but I don't care how much Vidavon you put on it. You put 8S on it, you're going to be breaking stuff. Usually the outdrives, the pins in the diffs, and then the diff gears themselves. I believe Vidavon is working on, he actually has some diff gears, some counter gears, so Vidavon that, but you still got the same pin at the end of it. And I have sheared those many times. Every time I put my Mojave on 8S, I've had to work on the diffs. Just being honest with you, letting you know. 8S, it's fun, but you'll have to pull out the wrenches afterwards. I did a prom dance. Ones. I actually danced with the queen, prom queen. Back when the prom queen was a woman. Or girl at that point, I guess. I don't know. I guess possible to get a Mojave up to 100 miles per hour. A Mojave up to 100 miles per hour in grass without re-engineering. You can gear it to the moon, buddy. Pull the suspension down and just hope your grass field is super smooth. Because as soon as that thing comes up, it's going to catch air and it is probably going to be in pieces. You don't like the wheel? That's not too bad right there. Oh boy. Well, we got a little, all right. Oh crap. Let me see if I can get myself back to, do we have any moderators on here? This frame. Got to, get, all right, there we go. This one right here. Hide user on this channel. Hopefully those will, all right, those are gone. All right, yeah, we had a love chat come in. Got some more rain coming in a little bit. How you doing? Bustnut, I'm listening to the rain outside right now. Yeah, that's nice tire. Now, this right here, if you run like us and you're rubbing tires and wheels and all that, that would actually save you from catching, you know? It may actually make it slide off versus catching and throwing you around. So that could be useful. It also looks like Kit from Night. All right, let's see here. All right, Turtle had a love chat bot come in. I have a 24 scale micro X2. Burn mode up last one. That's a big ESC for that little thing, isn't it? Yeah, Addicted or RC, none of my mods are here. Oh, Bustnut, you're okay. Bustnut's my stepbrother, by the way. Okay, Bustnut, you're good, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Bustnut's my stepbrother. That's the first time I've had a spammer in a while, though. Oh, man, I need a date. Well, Chainsaw, women are out there. CJ, are you getting the low-C mud trucks, King Sling Bog Hog? You know, I kind of want to get one of those just because it's, you know, freshly painted and got a cool body and all that. But I've got Mega Rift, which is basically a four-wheel steer one of those already. So, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. I kind of want one. I would get the King Sling if I get one. I like that it's a longer wheelbase. Tony, CCXRC, did a great job with that. Built a full mud course right out in his yard just for that. So that was pretty darn awesome, man. Yeah, Bustnut. Don't abuse your power with your crazy videos. If you guys want to see some really crazy videos, check out his channel. Check out his channel. Be ready to laugh. I wouldn't get my way up. Also require minimum physical electronics to maintain any kind of reliability. Mike, it depends on how long you actually want to try to run it at 100. If you really want to gear it, get that 100. When you get done with the 100, come back, change your gearing back to something a little more fun, because that will create a lot of heat, take a lot of wear and tear on the vehicle. Tony from Darwin, Australia. Hey, buddy. Yeah, man, CK Hobby Shop. Hey, guys. Hey, if you guys want to see some awesome scale driving, scale videos, CK Hobby Shop. Yeah, he's got some awesome stuff. His build-ups of different vehicles, the way he films them, really nice. Bog Hog, yeah. Flash Gordon is almost done posting Saturday. Oh, are you going to be at work tomorrow, Bustnut? I want to come up and see a preview of that. Flash Gordon. Yeah, CK, buddy. You do some great work, man. You really do. Oh, man. All right, so probably going to wrap this up in about 10 minutes. Get some other videos taken care of, get some editing done, and yeah, because Earl Moorhead has given himself that 100-mile off-road challenge. Well, you're just going to have to keep the front end down. It's a SET, so you're going to have to keep the front end down. And if he's doing it off-road, man, you need to like the Bonneville salt flats, because you hit anything in that little truck when you're running that speed. You got to keep that front end down, man. That's going to be a heck of a challenge to get. I hope he gets it. Just finished a blue. Oh, are you going to do that spiral thing like you did? I saw on TikTok. CJV. Yeah, it was wet out there. What I should do, CJV, like if I come home and it's like that again, I'll just grab the shirt and float that around a little bit out there. Tony, I am located just west of Jacksonville, Florida in the U.S., and that property is my backyard. That is what we call the Exoplex. So there's something else I wanted to show you guys. There's always something I want to show you guys. I got stuff everywhere. Oh, well, I'll find it next time. Let me see here. All right, so guys, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. Give us about maybe 10 minutes. So anything you guys want to get out there, let's get it done. Rapid fire. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. If he can get that front end to stay down on road, that would, like you're saying, yeah, that would be a good place to start. If he can get the 100 on road, then trying to keep it down off road with the irregularities of the ground, that's a whole different ball game, man. When I'm doing 70, the DBXLE stays down pretty well. The Creighton's trying to come up, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. And I was really happy with how well the 800 kV took 12S. It really did good. Like in Typhon, Truggy, 8S, 100 miles of grass. Any suggestions? I run the D-boots. Turtle RC, you're going to need a drag skid or something to try to keep that front down. You're really going to have to try to keep that front end down. Working on the crawler courses. I guess I've had that back there going on 3 years. Maybe closing in on 4 at this point. And the whole reason I have it is because I thought we were going to lose the Barbarian Scaleplex in Lake City, Florida, where we host our Winter Series competitions, which is supposed to start. So, which is supposed to start here like next month, I believe. So we're going to lose that area. So I started clearing the backyard, and that's kind of how Exoplex got started. Addicted to RC, checking out Busnut 33. He's a wild one. Oh man. Tony Droney, I actually do have a SCX6 video to put up. I got to go record it, but it's basically running the 3B RC anti-foams up front with the steady spin rear foams in the back. The steady spin foams in the back. So Major Roads, catch you later, buddy. Yeah, we got about 7 minutes here. I'm not pull the trigger on the SCX6. Tony, hopefully you're liking it, buddy. It's a whole different experience driving something that big. This 4 is 7. Well, OR Crawler, welcome. You still got a few minutes. Don't forget that like everyone needs to make an 8S size Mojave. You know, Mike, they just put out the 8S Limitless. So it wouldn't surprise me if they don't take that driveline and put it into a Mojave. It should go. A Mojave 2.0 8S. There you go. I'm not going to make you any fresh sounds, Busnut. You're full of gas as it is. I believe I talked to you for a brief second at Florida Hobby Store over this winter. Probably did. Yeah, I was at Florida RC Outlet. I haven't been there in a while. I need to go back in. The last time I went in there, not that time. The time before that, $1,600 later, I had a DBXLE and a laser nut. So, yeah. CJV, thank you, buddy. I try to mix it up. I tend to go in phases, though, like more crawlers, and then I go into the bashers, and I don't know. I like to try to mix it up, but sometimes I just go into phases on whatever really gets my attention at that particular point, because I enjoy the hobby. I enjoy getting out there and driving, and if going fast is what I really want to go do this week, well, guess what? I'm going fast. Addicted to RC, dude. Everybody is asking for a 1/5 Typhon. They are really messing up by not doing it. I mean, it's the same thing as the Creighton 8S. All they've got to do is put some darn buggy tires on it and a buggy body and call it done. And they've already got it there. It's just, they just need a new body and some new tires. I would think just some regular buggy sized tires would be fine on it. Wouldn't even have to change anything. Unless they decided to shorten the arms, which will actually make them better because of, well, Arma breaking arms. Yeah, G-Speed SCX. I do not have the G6 SCX6 chassis. Motor suggestion for the 1.6 Red Cat shredder. Converted to two-wheel drive and wanted to go pretty much any like a 1650 Castle, something in the 1717 range. I don't know that the driveline will take a whole lot for bigger than that, and that's going to be a lot of power for it. And box stock, it actually comes kind of underpowered in all honesty. But I like the format of it with the long wheelbase chassis. So it's kind of interesting. On a stock Ecto, I would probably go with the 3BRC, maybe the single stage. Printed foams, anti-foams on that. Well, I'm hoping, I haven't seen a 8S Limitless in person, but I would hope they put stronger driveline components, stronger diffs, stronger diff gears, stuff like that. I would hope, right, to call it 8S. I did 8S on mine, and it was awesome for burnouts and stuff like that, but I was kind of afraid to really open that thing up. I didn't even have an area to run it in, and ended up trading it for a boat, and then I gave the boat to my son-in-law for Christmas. Bust nut, yeah, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. I want to see that new video. Thought about a felony, longer shocks on off-road lanes. That would work. But heck, if you're going to do that, why don't you just get the fire team? That's basically it. In all honesty, it's got a little handbrake and all that stuff back there. Tony, I don't know if anybody's coming out for the SCX6. I know Joe Gerd actually put an X-Max body on his. He cut the sides and all that to make it fit, but it looked really good. Where is Joe Gerd? I haven't seen him or heard anything from him in a while. Team effort. The Traxxas sledge would probably self-destruct on 8S. The centered gears, the gear material just really would not take 8S, in my opinion. A lot of guys bust them up on 6S pretty regularly. You have to take a sledge, build it up like mine, full Vidavon ring, pinion, bulkheads, axles, everything, and then all you'd probably get are a bunch of crazy backflips. Small crawls. I'm going to phase it. Whatever isn't broke, I go drive it. And panic and fix them all at once. Yeah. RC Daily. Moderator finally shows up. You're late. I had to bump up Busting Up 33, man. We had one of those porn bots come in. Morton Ace. Catch you later, buddy. Same gears as in Fraction. Driveline on a V2 is the same with a few tweaks to fit a longer. Oh, that's it? They didn't actually... So they didn't do anything to the diffs or anything like that. Then, yeah. Oh well, my hopes and dreams for the V2 are now shattered. I have no idea why. I know he sold the TRX, the SCX6, And I think he sold some of the other stuff, but I don't know. I don't know the backstory or any of that. Cut the sliders down a bit, some bumper trimming on the back. I don't know if it affects my body. Yeah. Tony, it's just the course. The rest is just home stuff. An old shed that's 25 years old. There's nothing special anywhere else. The track is a special part. All right, I got you, Addicted RC. Oh, hang on. Everything moved. I'll go ahead and bump you up. That way you're there. There you go, Addicted. Mirror, man, you showed up at just the time I'm about to sign off. Ben Snyder, I do have an X-Max video going up, and I was working on this one right here today before I went live. Wide kit, all that. I just ordered some new wide kit arms. It's got the Vitavon axle shafts, Hobby Wing 800 kV motor. Probably just leave the Max 5 in there. I want to keep this one light, flexible, just like my orange X-Max right there. Lightweight, flexible, and fun. Old Big Red up there, a little bit more of a beast. Yeah, you're blue. SBR 2.0. I need to get that put back together. The knuckles, I had an issue with those. Is the black grease in the axial kits any good? I use it. As long as it's slick, I use it. No issues. I'm a winner chicken dinner. See, the problem with the SBR 2.0 is I don't really have the proper terrain for it. I mean, the jumps back there, it's not really meant for that. It's meant for more of a field area, you know, gradual hills and more deserty style stuff. And that's where it really does good. When I run it back there and I hit the jumps, I think it makes it look bad, you know, because of the way it always tries to torque over when you launch it. I just think I don't know. I don't think I can show that vehicle like it should be because I don't really have the terrain that it needs, if that makes any sense, you know. Udder butter, yes. This, you can see I'm just about out of it, but udder butter is kind of green, like infected udder butter. I have not been able to get it to launch straight. If I'm on the throttle, the rear end, it'll torque and just throw the whole truck. And it's always the same way every time. I just can't get it to launch straight. If I'm going in smooth and easy and I'm not on the throttle, then, you know, just get in the air and then throttle it, bring the front end out. That usually flies pretty well. But anyway, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this thing finished. I want to see lights, and jumping at night would be cool. I would like to put some lights out there. Since you sound a bit interested in 124, take a look at the FCX 24. Aftermarket parts are showing up. I might have to check into one of those. Use Lucas Marine Grease. See y'all. I think an 8-turn Holmes Hobby would be okay for stock Gen 8 V2 besides the 1080. Thomas Gordon, yes. The 8-turn Holmes Hobby Crawlmaster is phenomenal. The 550, beautiful motor. Runs good. Good control. 5 slots. It's nice. It's a nice one. All right, so guys, we're going to go ahead and finish this up so I can take care of some stuff. I might even record something. Anyway, guys, you guys are awesome. Catch you guys later. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you guys next Tuesday. If not, at least it'll be every other Tuesday as best I can. So, anyway, guys, I was about to say, you guys, to check the description. Use those links. All right, guys, catch you later. Y'all been awesome. Get this done. Later, guys.